So in the previous video, I show you how to write a work counter file, but the code pretty city and pretty crafty way of writing code. So now let's improve us a little bit on how can we do it. So if we go back to where the file belong and run, uh, see, work count, I believe so. So in here, like I believe it only take like the integer that I recall correctly. But if we have some string like blah blah and it just handing there and it's to you the value error for invalid. So if we check and look the file again, seem like pretty city way of writing this code. Now in this video, let's get it into the professional way of like how you're supposed to write the code at work. Let's dive into it. All right, let's see. Let's go to the file. I'm going to use Vim again and the workout. So look through this version. It likely we just write everything one thing. So let's try to put them under functions. Okay, let's see that. Write a function like cow work, and if we take the two parameters, the file path we have down here and the top cow top box we want to return, and we want by default it return file if we don't enter anything, right? So probably let's see what we can reuse in this course. And we have the pass file. We probably use that for test later, but not in this functions. And we can review the how we open the file and read the file. Probably yes, we can review that. So let's try quick open the top file. Okay, the top file name. Okay, file path. You need to file path the path and read through, and we can use the encoding. For anyone curious what the encoding, uh, it's just how you would like to read the text in that's why whatever it does. I don't know, I don't remember it, but I try to search for it. I don't want to explain this. In this, I just try to focus on the course. As you know, if it's wrong, we try to show it. But for now, no. So in this, we are at the file. We're gonna get the test, and we're gonna get the file. We're gonna rig, and we want to make sure like we got on lowercase for every work we rig, and we see what we can review here. Yeah, and we kind of file on the work and ignore the punctuations. So the work count I on. Uh, so let's just copy and paste. Yeah, maybe tapping for a little bit fun. And I will regret later when I spend so much time for tapping with audio to yeah, I only memorize the regular expression, never being like the good thing. But I think it is Mickey, so we're gonna got the R P G plus class. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, even like retapping is still don't remember it. But pretty much then we're gonna get the top work. I work cows. Mm, 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 mm. And mod common top cow. Yeah, that's on the thing we have down here that we you can see. So now we just try to bring them out by using for loop in top. Mm, yeah, I regress already. I should just copy and paste and moving instead of retapping. But sometimes tapping is fun. It help you stay a walk at work. You got the work and you got the cow. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, now it under a function now. In the function. Oh my god, why try to show up with the Vim skill? Just use the VS Code. Okay, cool. So now we have the functions that they basically do everything we want. Now let's work on the driver class. Like I mean the main function where like you utilize the function code to see how it does work. So drive code, driver code, driver code, whatever. So you can got the syntax, beep name, eh, and do you want if you want to know why Python have this syntax for the main driver class, Google it. I don't want to explain it. At, in this video, I just try to focus to make the clean code. Yes. So and see like we're gonna do. So do we in here we have a question like should we passing the file path or should we I mean when I mean passing the file path should we like passing when we executing the code or like should we statically embed the file embedded the file just in the function think about this that's require me see okay so should we passing the file so let's see like but let's do something fun so let we passing the file path in the terminal when executing the program. Maybe my language kind of weird, but I will try to show you how it does work later. And there the built-in library you can use for taking any argument in the terminal when executing a program in Python. And that's called the sing out. So basically what the sing out do, it will tell you number you can like try to passing many argument to supply to your program as many you want by default as in here which like I'm going to do now. For example, like I want to give that a couple argument when running this Python script. Yeah, program or script, I should say that. And yeah, pretty common term when you say Python script or like Python program, but most of the time at work people call that a script when you try to do something, unless like you try to build a daemon with the Python. So for this Python script, I try to passing one argument. For example, like when we run like Python 3 workout Python, I want to passing the argument for the file name, for example, like sample.txt. So this is like how we're supposed to executing the script or like running the script. So let's see how we're gonna write. So we need to use the building. There's one of the building library in Python. It called the sing. So let's import sing, and we're gonna check if. So we care about the. We want to have like one argument. So if the length of the sings, the argument, if the, yeah, we will see if that's again. If it, when you write the code, don't try to combining or like executing the code in your brain. Just write and use the compiler. So when if the land is mean like I will give you the more detail on like how that's gonna use, but this one gonna tell you how it's supposed to use the script like Python 3 like and you will need like work count and you will need like the file path and probably you will surprise that you need to like supply the top and it's mean like the number of work you want to return it, but you know by default we already assigned it to file, so it is optional. Probably we don't need it. And system is it for one that is on we want. So now let's see. So we gonna passing the file, right? Passing file path. We have the file path equal the thing here argument one. That is the for the file path and the top and gonna be in the thing argument two. And if the length for the thing dot argument arguments arguments 3 else if 5. So when we have like 3 argument, it means the length of 3, so we can take the whatever the user input or like that's me of course only me doing this program, and we gonna get the count work function with where we're passing the file path and the top. And so that is pretty much. Let's clean out other file. So we don't need this. So if you click escape, you can do dd. If we delete every line, yep, right quick. And if we cast the file out, work counts, and see. Okay, here we go. That is the new function we have. It's to see. Okay, if we run this, what happened? And nothing happened. If we set the syntax error for like will never close. Oh, here we go. There are the bugs on the course. Let's go back to see like where we make this. So that is in top end line. So you're gonna insert it. Damn it, I forgot to tap I before I insert it. So here we got the glow it, and I think that's on, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And escape, right, and quick. So let's try again. Syntax error. Expect the L after the if expression. Oh my god, what did I do? So let's see. Nick the L's. I don't have the L. What you talking about? So let's look again through the code. So you got the syntax here for okay, and you know if the length equal 3. So no, yeah, I will write if the length of arguments you want top 10 and 5. Yeah, that look correct. I don't know why complaining. Maybe it doesn't like me. Probably. Oh, I see. I see. That's me problem. And right. Yeah. Again. Escape on the top, bro. Right, quick. Okay, now try to run again. Uses Python 3 telling you. So here, let me more clear for here. So here, if we try to run it, it said that, okay, the use of this scripting, like you need to give like the 5 parts and the work count. So right now, like I see where the 5 part. Okay, so I think I'm putting the work count, the 5 parts. Okay, now let's go and rerun it again with the scripting Python 3 cows and oh, it's like okay, but I put the file, so we have the simple test. Uh-oh, seems like we have the bug in the script again. Let's go back to see what did we, that what did I make? Not you guys, me. Yes, complain me. So we got the file, seem okay. So passing the count. Oh, here we go. Uh, supposed to be greater, right? Greater, yeah. So let greater than 3. Now run quick and try to. Oh, we have even more thing. Let's see. Encoding error document for open TST. Seems like it complaining again. Let's see where we have this problem. So file on reading and coding and see. So UTF I and encoding file open. We open the file path and we get to the file path. Oh, my bad. Uh, bad tapping. Told you, just copy and paste instead. So we're gonna try and quick. Now try again. Oh man, so many problems when you're tapping in Vim. And now we complain about the word counting here. So you have the most word counts, most common top end, and the word counts, either top word count. What did you complain again? So the top word count, like 10 account, top 10, and common though. Can work top 10 common then why complaining? See, oh, I see. So that is my problem again. So much problem on this. Try to write a good coding. So in here, like we got the work count. It doesn't. We just try to like remove the punctuations. Without like create the counter for the work week. Like in the previous code, we use the counter. So just simply add this line counts equal the counter. Well, that is how when you try to show the line demos, right? Be fun, so fun, so much fun. So it'll be same, maybe be just work and yeah. Oh my god, my keyboard. Now try again. Oh my god, the work count is not divided. You mean work count? Yes, I mean that's what I mean. The work count, not the work counts. Again. Oh my god. Recording right now at the middle of the night make me so sleepy. That's not a good thing to do, but you know, I promise I'm gonna get my real voice, my real content. So here for you. So see. Okay, here we go. Finally running. And if we run again and passing that by, for example, like 4, we have like a 4 work count. The top work, the top work have the most. counter in the file. Yeah, got the file here for you guys again to double check. Yeah, in the previous video I already like highlight out the work, but here you can find out. But the thing is like we haven't handled the problem. For example, like if we typing any argument rather than just a number, so if we get the invalid literal for the integer when you try to converting. So let's see how we gonna handle this one. So let's go back to the code. If you make to this far video, congratulations, you can get this one. It really the fullest silver fullest answer when people asking about you how you handle the error or like any type of exception in writing the code. And here like you see like the way like we open the file and we just go through the file without like the checker to see are there any problem. So remind me if you really want to learn about how this try and except work in Python. But here probably what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have the try block where I moo. Yeah, in Vim I don't highly recommend using the tab, just using the space or like the key combination which I already forgot, but I can try to look it up again. Yeah, and so in this one, let's put it in try block and except block to see. Then I will show you what you're gonna do. So if we net the file, not so tab apply file. No. If we hit into exception, uh, uh, error, then we're gonna handle that. We're gonna bring like uh, yo, we got an error, and you can reference that to like to see like what is the error complaining about. And right, yeah, again, I think I feel sleepy now. You got it late. So let's try to run again, but now this time like you can put the same thing. It was said, aha, value error exception. Command blah blah blah. Did it handle it well? Let me see. So we got the, did it return the error exception for it? No, it didn't, right? Oh yeah, because like we handle that for the file, not the try and cast here. So right here, if we put another, I wonder like if we do like another here, try. I mean, I go a little bit farther, but we should handle the. We try to handle the exception for people and enter the invalid. So except exception error, and we can set like bring. Yo, we nick an integer, and we're gonna bring out the error. Yep, and that is how we could do it. So right and set and try like this one. Syntax error. So we're gonna get into try was. Oh, we make the colon. Come on. Right and quick. And let's see. Yo, we want an integer. So it tell you the problem that at least the good thing. So top and notify me open. And yes, so seeing like we're mixing that, maybe more error handler in here we can do. But for this tutorial, just yeah, if you use that, we know where it's gonna be happen, and then we can try to tell the user to re-enter, or like we're gonna put it into the loop for them to just keep playing with the script until they get bored. But for now, like we have that is one type of Arab handler for this. But what if like we tell it the file like simple one with like we do like we know like one is not existing in this current directory. You said yo you got error the file not existing. So here like we have two things to do or to handle error exception. That is one like we telling the problem uh, make typing the file name, and second if we handle when the user enter the wrong type of data we try to. So I'm not happy with the code we wrote. So let's change a little bit. Uh, say you're gonna let's see what we're gonna do. Now like we have the top right here. Like how about like we try to modify that and bring that up here when we modify the top end. So instead here we have the try top and equal the in top and input. Uh, we will verify a little bit in the passing the argument name input else go find and look at this top and input. Here we go. And then in here, let me we get into the exception values. We're gonna get another except for this cast. So except values error. Yeah, yeah, just value error, I believe so. Let's see here. So, and then we bring out yo. We need an integer for top work. Yeah, that's our logic. And then we just read we executing. And in here, when we cut the exception, we can handle multiple exception right here for if the file not existing or like not file. I'm not sure. Let's try, but quick not file error or permission error. Yeah, the exception. Then we have the error. Like for example, like yo, we got an error and just return no. Yeah, that's similar. So with that, I don't think we need to try in here, in here, in here, and with this. So we see that is pretty much right. Let's see. Uh, that how so right part and here. So we have the file attack argument 2, and if the land equal argument 2, and we get the results. Let call that results equal it gonna return the dictionary, of course. So we're gonna check if result is not no. So then it means like we're gonna bring them out, work count in the result, and we're gonna ping work and count. So that's the sim improvements, but again, let's try and run, see are there any problem. Colon, run quick, and try again. So we run with this. He said, yo, you got an error. Now set of the file. Cool. Now if we run like simple with like not the character thinking value error invalid, and we're gonna immediately ejecting. Nice. Now let's try something correctly. 5 or maybe 7. Cool, we have the work 7. If we don't enter anything, cool, we have the 5. So look through the course again one more time. It look better clear, and the reason I'm going to end the video right here, because in the next video we will try to write unit test for this file and see how that's go. But for now, give me more thoughts about how we're supposed to move by comment in below, and if you think this is useful, give me the thumb up and subscribe to my channel for now.